Hi everyone, and welcome to the DY family. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a recipe that is perfect for the fall season. We are going to be making apple cinnamon bread. Now the ingredients you need for this recipe is some milk, flour, sugar, butter, eggs, brown sugar, cinnamon, vanilla, baking powder, and 2 apples of your choice. It doesn't matter what apple it is. It doesn't make a difference in the recipe. I'm using Golden Delicious because those are the apples that we usually buy anyway. But like I said, it doesn't matter what apple. It's the apple that you and your family enjoy. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and you're going to take out a loaf pan and you're going to go ahead and spray it. Alright, now we're going to take the pan and set it aside. And we're going to take a bowl and we're going to mix the brown sugar and the cinnamon together. Alright, once your brown sugar and cinnamon is mixed well, you're going to set that aside and get out another bowl. And we're going to take the sugar, the white sugar, and the butter. You want to make sure your butter is softened, so I would get it out like an hour or so before you're gonna make this recipe and let it sit on the counter. We're just gonna mix this together till it's smooth. Alright, as you can see, it's all mixed together well. Now we're gonna add in the eggs one at a time. Add one and then you're going to mix it, and then you'll add the second one, and go ahead and mix that egg in. Alright, now we're going to add the vanilla. Mix that in here. Alright, we're just going to take this bowl and set it aside for a minute and take our flour and add in the baking powder. And then now we're going to add this to our butter mixture. Go ahead and mix it in well. Alright, now we're going to add in the milk. And you're just going to stir this until it's nice and smooth. Alright, here is our batter. Now we're going to take this bowl and set it aside. And you're going to take your 2 apples and you're going to wash them and peel them and cut them up into small pieces. Alright, here are the chopped apples. I peeled and chopped them off camera. We're going to set those aside and we're going to take out the loaf pan. And we're going to pour half of the batter into the loaf pan. And just go ahead and spread it around in there. All right, we're gonna cover the batter with half of our apples. Next, we're gonna cover that with half of our cinnamon and brown sugar mixture. Just sprinkle it around. And here is what it looks like. Now we're gonna take our remaining batter and pour it over top. Just go ahead and spread that around. Now you're going to take the rest of your apples, sprinkle them around the top of the batter. And then you're going to take the remaining brown sugar and cinnamon and sprinkle it all over on the top. Alright, here's what it looks like before we put it in the oven to bake. We are going to bake this at 350 degrees for 30 to 40 minutes or until the toothpick comes out clean. Here is what our apple cinnamon bread looks like after it is done baking. Now we're just going to let this sit on the counter so it can fully cool, and there is a glaze that you can put on this bread to make it taste even better. It's optional, you don't have to put it on if you don't want to, but if you do, you want to make sure that your bread is fully cooled before you go ahead and make the glaze and pour it on. All you're going to need is some powdered sugar and milk. We are going to let our bread sit here until it has fully cooled off, and then we're going to go ahead and make the glaze and add it to our bread. Once your bread has cooled, it is now time to go ahead and make the glaze. What you need to make the glaze is a half a cup of powdered sugar. I have it here in the bowl. And then 2 tablespoons of milk. There's 1 and 2. Now you're just going to go ahead and stir this up. And then we're just going to drizzle it all over the top of our bread, and then it'll be ready to serve. Like I said earlier though, you do not have to put any glaze on your bread if you don't want to. And then here's our bread. We're just gonna go ahead and drizzle it all over the top. And now your bread is ready to serve. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a like, and I will have the recipe down below to make this apple cinnamon bread.